Hi, it's Jennifer Major, and I'm an executive director with Beautycounter. And I just wanted to share with you some of my experiences over the past 8.5 months since joining Beautycounter. Now, probably like a lot of you, I had no idea that the products that I was purchasing through reputable sources such as department stores, drugstores, and other direct sales companies had ingredients in them that weren't really very safe. Why is this? It's because the United States they haven't passed a law since 1938 that regulates the personal care industry. So what does that mean for you and I? Well, it means that in the United States, there are only 11 ingredients partially banned or fully banned for use in personal care products. But there are over 80,000 chemicals that have been introduced into commerce since World War II. So the European Union, they banned 1,400, and Beautycounter, we banned 1,500. So I feel very safe and confident using our products. They are tested rigorously for safety, and they look at them over and over again to make sure that the ingredients, if there's more data coming out about them, that they will make a decision to use or not use that ingredient. And what else do I love about Beautycounter? Well, what I really love about Beautycounter is that it has really allowed me the freedom to have the life that I want. And what do I mean by that? I mean a life of balance. I was involved with another company before this, and I had no balance in my life because I was constantly doing training for my team. And I really had no time to spend with my husband and doing the things that I wanted to do. So I was basically spinning my wheels and getting nowhere. So I made a tough decision and I left a fairly large team and I joined Beautycounter and started from scratch. And it has just really changed my life in so many ways. By looking at the products that I was using, then I started looking at the things I was eating, the exercise that I maybe wasn't doing, should have been doing, and have really reevaluated my entire life based on starting with this company. Now, who knew that that could happen? I certainly didn't. And then another thing too that has allowed me to have that freedom as well is the fact that I'm highly compensated for the work that I'm doing with Beautycounter. And that's because we have a great comp plan. You don't have to be at the top to make a lot of money. The great thing is that when you start with Beautycounter, you can make up to 35% commission on your personal sales. You don't have to be a top leader. You don't have to have a big team. You can do that on your own. Now, granted, having a team is awesome too. And one of the great things with Beautycounter's compensation plan is if you sign up today and you sign up somebody on your team tomorrow, you start making money on your team. That's great. Most companies don't do that. Most companies, you have to hit a threshold or maintain certain status or provisions in order to earn on your team. We don't have that here at Beautycounter. So that's great. I love the fact that you can basically start earning money from day one. That's great too. And one other thing that's allowed me to have freedom is the fact that Beautycounter really does provide amazing training and resources for the consultants. So that means I'm not having to make up my own training material anymore, which was really time consuming. I enjoyed it, but it was really time consuming. I don't have to do that anymore. Beautycounter provides us with an amazing training program called Counterintelligence that takes new consultants all the way through a 90-day learning curve, and as well as providing training tracks for everyone from a starting out consultant to an executive director to a managing director. So that is something that I love as well because it's really not having to reinvent the wheel. And I also love the fact that our company is education first. You'll notice that I started this video talking about what's going on in the personal care industry. Well, that is really what Beautycounter is out there for. We really want to make a difference. And to that effect, we are lobbying Congress. We have a person whose full-time job is working on policy in order to get safe products out there for you and your family. So I know for me, it's really important that I am working with a company that has a very clear vision of their future and their goals. And it's great that it aligns with mine as well. I didn't really know that that was gonna be something that I would be so passionate about when I started with Beautycounter, but it really is something that I'm passionate about. Like I look at my friends and I go, wait, oh, don't put that on. That's not good for you. So, I'm not the sunscreen police, but they might think I am. So I just wanted to share with you how much I'm loving Beautycounter, and I think you can probably tell just from looking at me that I'm really happy. And if anybody wants any information on the opportunity with the company, I would love to tell you more and get into more depth with you on it. So that's it, and better beauty for everyone. Thank you.